because that's where every customer is talking about how do I move from my current journey of and catch the digital or digitization bandwagon, correct? That's the buzzword everybody's keep talking about. And the frustration is, even though they have made some initial investment, they have not been able to deliver results. And Linecraft, with its unique proposition and the lineage which we share with Wipro, correct? The 3 decades of experience of Wipro put together, we have developed a very unique approach which brings value to the customer in a very short period of time, getting the results they are looking at in terms of productivity improvement, quality improvement, overall performance improvement, very critical area of maintenance. There's a bias in entering the data, or there is error in coming the data, or it is incomplete data. Now, if you want to really get into the last mile action items, if the data is incomplete, it will not give you the results. Correct? So that was one frustration which the customers had. Other customers who had the data but didn't have the algorithms to really churn that data were struggling of what do I do with the data, because a lot of companies came, got the data out and gave it to them without any actionable insights. Right? And that's where we come and fill that gap, because we don't encourage any manual data into our system, and we only talk to machines. So the way we look at it is, we say machines talk, we listen, and basis that we come up with action items, because machines don't lie. Machines will report what actually happened, and that is the richness of the data we bring on table, and using that we turn out all the actionable insights, and hence we are 100% confident of what action we are recommending is definitely going to give you results compared to anybody in the market. That is what puts us ahead of the curve compared to any other company. So we work into multiple, if I call it the IT language of use cases, correct? A manufacturing shop floor can be divided into any 3 buckets. Some customers say, my life is good, production is happening, no problem, I don't have any issues. Which means it's a stable production, stable environment. We can come in and help customers improve further, which means I'm doing 100%, why not go to 103%? A 3% improvement on your current setup is a huge saving for them, because you're getting more. It puts your new investments aside, correct? Because now you're getting more out of the same. So that's one use case. Another is where the customer knows I'm struggling, and they have made multiple attempts to solve that problem, but not have been able to get the desired results. We come in and help them solve. So we call it kind of trouble lines, if I want to call it. And third is where the customer is now putting new production lines, ramping up production. We come and help them reduce the ramp up time so that they can deliver faster to their end users and be in the market fast, correct? So that they capture market share faster. So in any of these 3 scenarios, Linecraft can deliver actual results. And that's where, for those use cases where clients are talking to us. Another unique proposition which Linecraft has for the customers, and if you see these 3 keywords which are there on the back of my screen, where we say we don't require any downtime, you don't have to shut down your production to have Linecraft implemented. So that's one big saving for the customer, because for any other system to be implemented, they ask for a shutdown, and you can imagine a production shutdown is a huge cost to a customer, correct? Because you're losing production and you're not able to produce. So no production loss. Second is no modifications required in your existing setup, which is another cost to a customer, correct? And third is, as I said, no manual data entry, which is which brings rich data into the system. So this itself propels the entire ROI formulation, if you want to say, compared to anybody in the market who talk about ROI over a period of 3 years, 2 years, whatever. We normally say we can give you ROI in less than 6 months itself. Okay, because of these reasons, and the richness of analytics which we bring on table, and the actions which we talk about will give you immediate ROI. And the investment is very minimal compared to anybody SaaS model also, and I can do any other cost model as well. So we are open and we are very flexible. We work. Our end result is to see how we bring benefit to the customer. automotive domain, for example, correct? Working with global giants in the vehicle assembly line or battery assembly lines or EVs, correct, which have been the buzz. We have actually helped customers get results in less than about 12 to 16 weeks of close to about 20 to 25% productivity improvement. So you can imagine the ROI, correct? You just talked about ROI. I have actually demonstrated in a customer in US where they could ramp up from a given level in less than about 12 weeks by 21%. From the same assets. So my ROI was not even 3 months, it was way less than 3 months, correct? For the kind of investment they made and the kind of output they got. That's one. Another customer on the quality front, after using Linecraft, correct? They started with one section of a line, I would call it, found the benefits, they said, okay, we'll implement for the line, saw the benefits, then they gave me the entire organization, which means all plants, multiple plants. Today, their cost to quality has reduced by 7%. Since you already have machines, correct, because you are doing production, basic investment which is needed is connectivity, which is connecting the machines through a OT network, which is a LAN network, and that's it. If that is available, or if not, it's a very minimal investment, one-time investment. With that, then we come into picture and pick up from there. So it's not too many changes or too heavy investment to be ready. It's a very minimal intervention. If there are difficulties in having a networking, we can have other ways also connecting to the machine, and then we can jumpstart.